I could just have Johnny's junk sale on Monday. Sell miscellaneous all day Monday. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's that? Not today, I don't think. No, just the wire in that feeder was mine. That red drain feeder thing. Yeah, the rest of that stuff has been sitting in here all weekend. They had it all lined up right here, and the rototiller was sitting out there by the propane tank. Well, we were thinking maybe it's Scotty DeVries had stuff laying around. I don't know. Nobody left a note. It's in the computer. I don't know. Oh yeah. Is that the road to nowhere? All right, here we go. Here, 136 gonna be 137. 137 gonna be 137 here. Gonna be 138. Gonna be 139. 99. Gonna be 139. Gonna be 140. Gonna be 141. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 143. At 144. 144. Gonna be 3. Gonna be 4. Sold her to you. 143. Put it on 7.3. 143. 7. 145. 145. Gonna be 147, gonna be 148, gonna be 149 here, gonna be 149, gonna be 150 here, gonna be 151. 152, gonna be 153, gonna be 154, gonna be 155, 156, 155, 6 gonna be a solder to you, 155, put it on 7 straight, 155, 7 straight. Buck 50 here, 48, be 149, a little bit gonna be 148, 149, and 149, 149, gonna be 149, 49 gonna be 150, gonna be 150 here, gonna be 149, gonna be 150 here, 149, 50, sold her to you, 149, put it on 14 on 3, 14 on 3, 149 here, and a little bit gonna be 120, 120 here, and a little bit $1, and one here, 85, gonna be 87 hands, 92 hands, 91. Gonna be 93, now 94, 5, then gonna be 96, here gonna be 97, then gonna be 98, then 99, gonna be $1, then 101, gonna be 101, and 102, 103, then gonna be 104, gonna be 105, then gonna be 106, then gonna be 107, then gonna be 108, gonna be 109, then gonna be 110, then gonna be 11, then gonna be 112, gonna be 113, 114, 15, then gonna be 16 here, then gonna be 117, 117, then gonna be 118, then gonna be 17, then gonna be 118, sold her to you 117, put it on 14 on 3x, 117, 14 on 3x. Buck 20 here. Be 20. One 122 and a half. 122. Be 120. 22 and then be 125. Then be 127 and a half. 130 and 130. one, gonna be 32, gonna be 133, gonna be 32, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, 136 here, and 137, 130, then I'm gonna be 138, then I'm gonna be 138, 88, then I'm gonna be 139, then I'm gonna be 138, gonna be 139, 99, you bought her 138, 73. 73 be 145 142 142 38 be 138 be 138 135 130 be 136 here 36 here 137 be 138 be 138 is going to be 138, now 9, now 139, then it's going to be 140 here, then it's going to be 141, 42, then it's going to be 143, 44, 45, then it's going to be 144 and a half, then 145, then it's going to be 145 and a half, 145 and a half, then it's going to be 146 here, then it's going to be 146 and a half, then it's going to be 147, then it's going to be solar to you 146 and a half, 7. 146 and a half, 7.3, buck 55 here, 52, 152. 152, 150, 50, 48, 145, 145, 145, 142, hold the phone, one more time around, 142. 142, 35, 135, 130, 130, there now, it could be 131, 131, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, now 60, 138, 138, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, now 141, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, gonna be 145 here, now 146 here, gonna be 147, gonna be 148, gonna be 148, sold her to you 147, 73, 147, 73, gonna be 128 here, gonna be 128. 120, 8 here, gonna be 125, 122, gonna be 123. And 123, be 123, be 124, be 127, then be 128, then be 128, gonna be 129 here. 129, 20, and then we're gonna be sold to you 128. Put it on 73, 128, 73. Welcome back. Buck 35, 135, 132, 120, 120. Be 20, 20, 15, 110, 110, 10, 10, 110, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 112 and a half, 110, 12 and a half, 110, going to be 115, going to be 17 and a half, going to be 117 and a half. How about 17 and a half, 120, 120, 18, going to be 119, going to be 120, going to be 121, going to be 122, going to be 123, going to be 124, going to be 125, 6 here, and 127, 8, and 129, going to be 130, going to be 131, going to be 132, going to be 133, 134, 135, 36, going to be 137, 138, 139, 140, 139, 139 and a half, 140, going to be 140 and a half, going to be 141, going to be 141 and a half, going to be 142, 42 and a half, 43 and a half, 44, going to be 144 and a half, going to be 44 and a half, going to be 145, 5, sold her 144 and a half, put it on 7.3, 144 and a half, 7.3. Buck 60 here, 60. 160, 155, 155, 155 here, 152, 151, 150, 150 here, 48, 148, 149, now 149, 140, 149, 99, 149, 149, what's the weight? 1960, 149, all in, all done, right here, 148, 7 straight, 148, 7 straight, big here, going to be swinging unders on 110, 110, 110, there it is, going to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 115, 115, 17 and a half, going to be 120. It'll be 122 today, it'll be 125, 127 and a half, 126 here, it'll be 126 here, it'll be 127, it'll be 129, 99, it'll be 130, it'll be 130. 31, 32, 33, going to be 134, going to be 135, going to be 136, going to be 137, going to be 138, going to be 139, 99, going to say 139, you're going to be 140, and 141, 142, going to be 143, going to be 144, going to be 145, 44, 45, going to be 144, going to be 144 and a half, 145 here, 144 and a half, 45, sold her to you 144 and a half, 73, 144 and a half, 73, 85, 85 cents on her, now 87 and a half. 85, 87, 89, 91, 92 here, 93, now 94, 95, 96 here, 97, 98, 99, going to be $1, 101, going to be 102, 103, 104, 105, 106 here, 107, 108, 109, going to be 10, going to be 11, going to be 12, going to be 13, going to be 140, 150, 116, 117, going to be 118, going to be 119, going to be 120, 121, going to be 122, going to be 123, 124, 123, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 124, going to be 125, 5, going to be 126 here, going to be 127, going to be 128, 129, 129, 128, going to be 129, 128, 9, sold her 128 there, 14 on 3x, 14 on 3x, hey, going to be 140, 140, 141, going to be 141, 141, 45, 46, going to be 147, going to be 147, 50, 150, going to be 151, going to be 150 and a half, going to be 141, 141, and 41 in the hand, going to be 152, going to be 152 to hand, going to be 153, going to be 153 and a half, going to be 154 and a half, 155, going to be 155, 5, 5, 5, 5, sold her 154 and a half, put it on 7 straight, 154 and a half, 7 straight. And your food should be ready whenever you're ready here. 30, 130, 131, you're going to be 131. Sold her 137.3, 137.3, thank you. Oh, you already got them eating. They're already eating. Oh, they're eating dessert. Buck 35. 32. 132, 120, 120, make it be 20 here, make it be 10, 10, 10, 10, make it be 110, 110, $1 here, 85, 87, make it be 87, hold her still, hold on guys, hold up. 85, make it be 87, make it be 87, make it be 87, 85, make it be 87, make it be 87, make it be 90, make it be 90, 92 and a half, 92 and a half, make it be 95, make it be 97 and a half, make it be 95, 96, make it be 97, make it be 98, here could be 99, $1. Now 101, make it be 102, make it be 103, make it be 104, make it be 105, make it be 106, make it be 107, make it be 108, here, make it be 109, make it be 10, make it be 112, 113. 114, and then I'm going to be 115, going to be 116, 117, 116, going to be 117, and then I'm going to be 118, and then I'm going to be 119, going to be 120, and 1, and 2, and 3, and then I'm going to be 124, going to be 125, going to be 127, going to be 127, and then I'm going to be 128, going to be 129, going to be 30, now 31, and then I'm going to be 132, going to be 133, 134, 131, and then I'm going to be 136 here, and then I'm going to be 135, and then I'm going to be sold her to you 135, put it on 73, 135, 73, and then I'm going to be 110. 10, 10, 10, 1, 10, 10, $1 there. Now 2.5. Now 2 to hand. And it'll be 5, 5, 5, it'll be 7, and it'll be 1, 2, it's going to be 107 and a half, 110, 110, it'll be 12 and a half, it'll be 12 and a half, it'll be 110, 11, now 12, now 13, it'll be 14, it'll be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, it'll be 120, it'll be 121, it'll be 122, it'll be 123, 124, 125, it'll be 126, it'll be 127, it'll be 128, 129, you're going to be 130, 129, going to be 130, 129, 30, 30, 30, 30, sold it to you 129, put it on 14, 4x, 14 on 4x. Buck 40 here, make it be 42 to hand, make it be 142 to hand, make it be 40 here, going to be 142 and a half, 142 and a half, make it be 141, make it be 142, going to be 142, 141 and a half, 142 and a half, going to be 143, going to be 133 and a half, 144, 144, make it be 144 to hand, going to be 145, make it be 144 to hand, going to be 145, 5, 5, 5, 5, sold her to you 144 and a half, 73, 144 and a half, 73. And about 20, 120, where 121, 121 and 121, 122, 123, 125, 126, 127, 128, 130, now 1, now 2, then gonna be 3, and then gonna be 4, and gonna be 5, and gonna be 6, and gonna be 130, then gonna be 137, 136, 7, solar to you, 136, 73, 136, 73, buck 48, and then gonna be 149, gonna be 148, 149, 149, 149, 50, and then gonna be 40 and a half, and then gonna be 150, and then gonna be 150 and a half, 151, 151 and a half, and then gonna be 152, 1 and a half, gonna be 152, gonna be 152 and a half, and then gonna be 152 and a half, gonna be 153, 3, gonna be 153 and a half, 154 and a half, and 55, gonna be 55 and a half, and then gonna be 155 and a half, and gonna be 156 here, and then gonna be 156 here, 55 and a half, 156, solder, 155 and a half, 7 straight, 155 and a half, 7 straight, and then gonna be 125, 5, and then gonna be 127 and a half. 7 hand, be 127 hand, be 127 and a half here, and 127 at 30, 130, then be 128, be 128, be 127 and a half, be 128, 127 and a half, 128, be 128, all in, all done, sold her 127 and a half, right there, 14 on 4x, 14 on 4x. Hey, you're talking about high price cancer. There's your high price cancer right here. Here goes 135, 135, 132, buck 30, not too bad. Then gonna be 132 and 132 and 32 and a half, 131, 132, 133, 134, and 135, 6 years. Then gonna be 138 here, gonna be 139, 140, now 140, gonna be 142, 2, then gonna be 141, gonna be 2, gonna be 142, 141, and 2, sold her 141, your way, 14, put it on, 14, 4x, 14, 4x, thank you. Buck 20. Be 120. 110, 110, 110, 10, 10, gonna be $1 here, yeah, 110, 111, 110, gonna be 11, 110, 11, 110, gonna be 12, gonna be 13, gonna be 14, gonna be 15, 116, 117, 18, 119, 120, 121, gonna be 122, now 3, now 4, now 5, 6 here, gonna be 127, gonna be 128 here, gonna be 128, gonna be 128, gonna be 129, 99, 129, now 30, 130, gonna be 131, gonna be 131, gonna be 132, gonna be 133, 3, gonna be 132, now 3, 2, now 3, sold her 132, 73, 173. Easy does it. Buck 30 here, gonna be 131. 131, 132, 133, 134, then gonna be 135, then gonna be 136, then 130, then gonna be 138, 130, then gonna be 137 and then gonna be 138, then gonna be 130, then gonna be 139, gonna be 139 and a half, 140, 149, then gonna be 141, gonna be 141 and a half, gonna be 142, gonna be 142, then gonna be half, gonna be 143, gonna be 143 and a half, 144, 143 and a half, 4, sold her to you, 143 and a half, 73, 143 and a half, 73. Buck 50 here. Gonna be 141. 151, 151 here. Gonna be 151. Gonna be 151. Sold her 157 straight. 157 straight. Buck 45 here. 145, a little lighter here, 145, 142, now 3, 143, 143, 144, here, gonna be 145, 146, 147, you say that here, gonna be 148, 147, hang on, gonna be 148 here, gonna be 148 and a half, gonna be 148, gonna be 149, 149 and a half, 150, 149 and a half, 50, sold her to you, 149 and a half, 73, 149 and a half, 73. What's she gonna weigh here, boys? What's she gonna weigh? What's that? Nope. 835. Yeah. 790 right here. I think Denise might be got it. Oh, Junior. Junior said 8. He gets the ice cream. Yeah. You said 790? We'll draw straws later. Yeah, there we go. We'll do double or nothing. Ooh. All right, here we need a new. Oh, we're still selling that thing here. 65. City 7 and a half. City 5 going to be City 7 and a half. 65. Going to be City 7 and a half. City 6 here going to be City 5. Now City 6 here. City 5 going to be City 6 here. Now City 7. Going to be City 8 here. City 8 here going to be City 8. Now 69. Now 70 here. Going to be 70. Now 71. Going to be 72. Going to be 72. Going to be 73. Now 74. Now 74. Now 76 here. Now 77. Now 78 here. 77 going to be 78 here. Going to be 79 here. Going to be 79. Who'd be 80? Now 80. Now 80 here. 80 here. Going to be 81. All in, all done. You bought her 80 cents. Put it on 14 on 4. 14 on 4. Buck 20 here. 122 to hand. 122 and a half. 122 and a half. 121. 121. And 121. 121. You say here. Then going to be 122. Then going to be 123. Then going to be 124. Going to be 125. Now 6. Now 26. 125. And then going to be 126 here. Then going to be 126. And then going to be 127. Then going to be 127 and a half. 127. Then going to be 128. Then going to be 128. 127. Going to be 128. Going to be 129. 129, I'm going to be only 129 and a half. 129 and a half, I'm going to be 130. Sold her to you. 129 and a half, 73. 129 and a half, 73. Buck 45. 30. 125. 125. 127 and a half. 127 and a half, going to be 127 and a half, 127 and a half, going to be 130 here, going to be 130, then going to be 130, now 131, going to be 132, going to be 133, going to be 134, 134, 30, then going to be 134, where, all in all done, sold her 133, put it on 14 on. 4x, 14 on 4x, here, going to be 140 here, 140, little cow here, 140, 140, 140, 138, 132, 132, 134, 134, 132, 134, 134, 134, 134, 133, 134, 135, 5, and 135, 134, 5, then going to be 136 here, then going to be 130, then going to be 130, then going to be 137 here, then going to be 136 here, going to be 137. Sold her 136.73, 136.73. Hey. $1. $1. $1.90 here. Be 85. 65. Now 67 and a half. 65. 87 and a half. Holder by Travis. 87 and a half. 37 and 37 hand, who did I give 70 here, 72 to hand, 72 to hand, gonna be 75, gonna be 77 and a half here, 75, 77 and a half, now 80, now 82 to hand, 81, 82, 83, gonna be 84, 85, gonna be 60, gonna be 87, and 88 here, gonna be 89, now 90, now 91, gonna be 92, gonna be 93, gonna be 94, gonna be 95, 96 here, 95, gonna be 96 here, 95, you bought her 95, put it on 14, on 4, 14 on 4. Oh, what do you think, Denise? 950. saying 1,000. Denise says 1,000. It's up to you, Junior, to win the tie. 1,050. 900. I'm closest. No tiebreaker there. Yeah, right. Here we go. Give me 110. Give me $1. 85. Give me 85. Gonna be 87 and a half. 85. 7. Give me 60. Gonna be 7. 80. 80. Gonna be 80. 89. You're gonna be 90. Now 90 here. Gonna be 91. Gonna be 92. Gonna be 92. Gonna be 93. Gonna be 94. Gonna be 94. Gonna be 95. Now 96 here. Now 96 here. Gonna be 97. Gonna be 98 here. Gonna be 99. Gonna be $1. Gonna be 101. Gonna be 102. Gonna be 103. Now 104, then I'm going to be 105, going to be 106, you're going to be 107, going to be 106, you're going to be 107. Sold her to you 106, put it on 14 on 4, 14 on 4, 106. Buck 35. Give me 132, gonna be 133 here, gonna be 133, 132, 3, 130, gonna be 133, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 137, gonna be 138, gonna be 139, gonna be 140. Now 1, now 2, gonna be 142, 2, 2, then gonna be 141, gonna be 142, 2, 2, all in all done, sold her to you 140, put it on 14 on 3x. 141, you're right, on 14 3x. Little heifer deer here. You're looking, Junior. You're looking here. It be 140. 140. Now 1. It be 141. 141. Now 141. 141. It be 142. It be 142. Let's see what she weighs. It be 141 here. Looks like she's open. Did not breed. 890. Now 142. You say here that it'll be 143. 143, gonna be 144, gonna be 145, gonna be 146, you're gonna be 147, 148, 149, gonna be 150, gonna be 149, gonna be 150, 50, 50, gonna be 149, gonna be 150, 149, 50. You bought her 149, 14 on 5, 22, 14 on 22. Yeah, where were you? Buck 40 here, ripping cow here. I knew you were going to say that. It'll be 135. 135, not 2 though. 135, it'll be 136 here. I've seen them fuller. It'll be 136 here. 136 here. It'll be 136 here. It'll be 137. It'll be 138. 130. It'll be 139. 99. It'll be 140. It'll be 139. It'll be 140. She's not Sumas full. Now 141. It'll be 142. It'll be 141. It'll be 142. 2. Gonna be 141 and 2. All in all done. 141 your way. 7 straight. 141 7 straight. Buck 20 here. Give you $1. 85. 85. 85. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys are both gonna be crying. 65. Gonna be 37. Gonna be 37 and a half. 37 and a half. 37. Gonna be 37. Gonna be 38 here. Gonna be 39. Gonna be 70. 70. 71. Now 71. 72. Now 73. Gonna be 74. Gonna be 74. Gonna be 75. Gonna be 76. Gonna be 77. 77. 76 here. Gonna be 77. All in all done. 76 your way. Put it on the 4s. 14 on 4s. 44. 44. 690, Denise says. I'll give her 670. We're splitting hairs now. shut the door? Is the door shut? 690. Is that what you said, Junior? You said 690. Denise wins the tie. Denise wins the tie here. 50 here. Right there. 52 and a half. Now 52. Going to be 55. 5. Going to be 57. Going to be 60. You're going to be 52. Going to be 55. 5. 5. 75. 77 and a half. Now 70 here. Going to be 72. Going to be 75. 5. 5. Going to be 77 and a half. Now 80. Going to be 77 and a half. Going to be 80. 78, 78, 79, 79, I'm going to be 80 here, I'm going to be 81, I'm going to be 82, I'm going to be 81, 82, 81, going to be 82, 81, 82, 81, I'm going to be, say 82 here, I'm going to be 81, 82, all in, all done. Sold her 81 cents, 31, 81 cents, 31. Here's a good one here. 140. 41, 141, 141, 141, Pascal, 41, 141, sold her to you 147 straight, 147 straight. Hey, we got a show cow. Gonna be $1. Gonna be one, 85, 85. Gonna be 85. Gonna be 85 there now. 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 85, 86. Here, 85, 86, 87, 88 here, gonna be 88, 88, 88. I'm gonna be 89, and I'm gonna be 90 here, and I'm gonna be 99, 91, and I'm gonna be 92, and I'm gonna be 93 here, and I'm gonna be 94, 95, 96 here, and I'm gonna be 97, gonna be 98 here, and I'm gonna be 99, and I'm gonna be $1, and I'm gonna be 101, and I'm gonna be 102, 22, gonna be 103, gonna be 104, 105, 106 here, and I'm gonna be 107, and I'm gonna be 108, and I'm gonna be 109, and I'm gonna be 10, and I'm gonna be 110, and I'm gonna be 111, gonna be 112, 113, 114, and I'm gonna be 115, and I'm gonna be 116, and I'm gonna be 116, gonna be 117, 116, gonna be 117. All in, all done. Sold her 116 your way. Put it on 14 by 3x. 14 on 3x. 820. 820. Nah, she'll be 9 something, won't she, Junior? 820, I'm thinking. Probably 850. Hard to make up my mind. 890. A lot of 90s today. Oh, 85 cents on 75, 85, 85, 55, now 60, now 70, now 72 and a half, now 72, 75, 80, now 82 and a half, 82 and a half, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 84, gonna be 85, gonna be 86 here, gonna be 85, gonna be 86. You bought her 85, put it on 14 on 4, 85, 14 on 4. Junior, does Junior need to go give some spankings over there or what? Well, let's spin around. Let's get her moving. Other side, or Shorty, other side with the flag there. Moves well, moves well. Yeah. I'll see you at the fair this summer. All right, crack the door open there, Shorty. You can kick her out. 20, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12 and a hand, 11, 11, 10 now, 11 now, 12, now 13, 13 here, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15 here, going to be 16, now 17, now 17, 17 here, going to be 18, going to be 19 here, going to be 19, going to be 20, now 20, 19, going to be 20, 20, 20, 20, sold her to you 19, put it on 14 on. 14 on 2, pinner with the 4s. 14 on 2, pinner with the 4s. Thank you. Buck 40 here. Going to be 140. Going to be 138 here. 138. 132. 132. 2. 2. Going to be 132, going to be 132, 132, 125, 20, 120, it'll be 110, 10, 10, it'll be $1. $1 now, 2 and a hand, it'll be 105, it'll be 105, 5, it'll be 107, it'll be 110, it'll be 12 and a half, 15, 117 and a hand, it'll be 117 and a hand, it'll be 117, 16, it'll be 117, 118, it'll be 119, 120, now 20, now 20, it'll be 121, it'll be 122, 22, it'll be 122, it'll be 123, it'll be 124, 4, it'll be 125, 124 now 5, 124, 5, sold her 124, 14 by 4X. Buck 50 here, 40, it'll be 149, it'll be 149, 148, 149, 140, it'll be 149, it'll be 150 here, it'll be 148 and a half. 149 and a half, gonna be 150, 150, 150 here, gonna be 149 and a half, gonna be 150, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, sold her to you 149 and a half, put it on 7 straight, 149 and a half, 7 straight. Buck 30 here. Give me 130. 130. 130. 128. Give me 128. Give me 125. 5. Now 126 here. 120. Give me 120. Give me 127. Give me 128. Give me 128. Give me 129. Going to be 129, 130, 130, 130, be 130, sold her to you, 129, 730, 129, 73. Buck 30. Be 125, be 125, be 127 and a half, 127 and a half, 120, be 127 and a half. Guys, hold her still, let her up there. Hope. Now 127 and be 125, be 126, be 127, be 128 here, be 128, 128, 128, gonna be 129, gonna be 130, gonna be 131, gonna be 132, 33, 34, 35, 36 here, gonna be 137, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 137, now 138, 139, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, gonna be 141, 11. Now 142, then I'm gonna be 143, then I'm gonna be 144, 143, then I'm gonna be 144. You bought her 143, put it on 7.3, 143, 7.3. Even 1,200 pounds on her. Hey, 148, 145, 146, 146 here, 146 here, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 151, 150 and a hand, or 150 and a hand, gonna be 151, gonna be 151 and a half, 151 and a hand, gonna be 152, sold her to you 151 and a half, 7 straight, 151 and a half, 7 straight. It'd be better than a Monday, probably. Yeah, it's a Saturday, right? Everybody's got the day off. What makes you think I want to work on Saturday though? I mean, we. That's true. We'll switch off. Over there Saturday. Yeah. There we go. There you go. Yeah. We'll have two really crazy Saturday or three crazy Saturdays in a. Because we do have a feeder sale in there. Big cow here. She's Acme full here. Hey, hey. Let me be 145. Let me be 145. 142. 140. 2. 40. Let me be 144. Let me be 138. 138. 138 here. Getting an honest weight on her here. Let me be 138. 88. Let me be 135. 5. Let me be 135. Now 136 here. Let me be 136 here. Gonna be 135. Gonna be 136 here. Gonna be 137. And 138. 139. Gonna be 140 here. Gonna be 141. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 143. Gonna be 144. Gonna be 145. 46 here. Gonna be 145. Gonna be 146. You bought her 145. 7 straight. 145. 7. Hey, 132, 2, 2, lean cow, be 132, 2, 2, be 120. 125 here, then I'm going to be 127 and then I'm going to be 120, then I'm going to be 120, then I'm going to be 127 and going to be 125, going to be 127 and a half, 130, now 132 and a half, then I'm going to be 132 and a half, going to be 135, going to be 137 and a half, 135, 6 here, then I'm going to be 137 here, going to be 138, 139, going to be 140, now 141, going to be 142, 143, 3, 3, going to be 142, going to be 143, 142 now 3, 142 now 3, all in, all done, sold her 142, put it on the 14 on, it looks like a 3X, 14 on 3X, thank you. Buck 30 here. 125. 122. 122. 122. 122. 118. 15, 15, be 110, 110, 10, here we go, 12 and a half, be 112 and a half, 110, 12 and a half, 110, be 111, be 110, be 111, be 112, be 12, 12, 12, 11, be 112, 111, 112, 112, 112, 112, sold her 111, 14 by 4X, 14 on 4X. Buck 30, be 128 here, be 128, 27, 128, 128, be 128, be 128, be 128, be 128, sold her 127.73, 127.73. I don't know. Probably Marhi's full. Eagle Mill full. You think so? She's tall. 1900. Here we go. 155. 150 here. 151. And 151. 150. 151. 152. 153. 154. 155. 156 here. 157. 157. 157 here. 156 here. 157. 157. 156 157. All in. 157. Gonna be 158. 158. 157. Gonna be 158. 158. Gonna be 158. 88. Gonna be 157. Gonna be 158. All in, all done. Sold her 157 your way. 14 by. 14 on 44. 157. Thank you. Buck 30. Be 131. Be 131 here. Be 131. 111. 131. 132. 2. Be 133. Be 134. Be 135. Be 136. 137 here. Be 138. Be 139. 139, gonna be 140, 141, then gonna be 142, 22, then gonna be 143, gonna be 144, gonna be 145, 46, you're gonna be 147, 148, 148, then gonna be 149, then 148, then gonna be 149, 99, all in, all done, 148, your way, put it on 7-3, 148, put it on 7-3. It'll be 145. It'll be 145 here. It'll be 144. It'll be 138. 135. 135. It'll be 136 here. It'll be 136 here. It'll be 136 here. It'll be 135. It'll be 135. Going to be 138, 139, 130, then going to be 140, then going to be 141, then going to be 141, 111, going to be 142, 2, 2, then going to be 143 here, going to be 142, going to be 143, 143, going to be 144 here, then going to be 145, then going to be 145, then going to be 145 here, going to be 145, 146 here, then going to be 146 here, then going to be sold to you 145, 7 straight, 145, 7 straight. Buck 45 here. Be 145, 5, 140, 140, now one here, gonna be 141, gonna be 141, gonna be 141, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, 145, gonna be 146, gonna be 147, gonna be 148, 148, 147, gonna be 148, 88, 147, gonna be 148, 147, gonna be 148, 147, 8. Sold it to you 147, 14 by 3x. Buck 45. Be 145. 145. You're gonna be 142. 142. Now 42. In the middle of the gonna be more than gonna be 43, 33, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, 144, 144, then gonna be 145, 5, 5, gonna be 146, gonna be 147, gonna be 148, 148, 8, you say 148, 47 and a half, 48, then gonna be 148 and a half, then gonna be 148 and a half, gonna be 148, gonna be 148 and a half, 148 and a half, sold her 148, your way, put it on 14 on 3, 14 on 3x, 14 on 3x. Hey, be 150. Be 150 here. Be 148. 148. 145. 146. Now be 146. 146. You're gonna be 145. Sold her to you 145. 7 straight. 145. 7 straight. Buck 45 here. Be 145, 5, be 142, 142, 142, 135, be 132, and 134. 4, then gonna be 134 here, then gonna be 130, then gonna be 134, 4, gonna be 132, gonna be 133, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, and 5 here, gonna be 136 here, then gonna be 137, then gonna be 137, gonna be 138, gonna be 139 here, gonna be 138, gonna be 139, 138 nice, sold her 138, put it on 7-3, 138, 7-3. Buck 30, be 130, be 132 and a half, be 132 and a half, you're gonna be 132 and a half, 132 and a half, gonna be 132 and a half, gonna be 135, gonna be 137 and a half, 37 and a half, 135, gonna be 137 and a half. You say here, 37 and a half, 140, I need to put new contacts in, 30, gonna be 139, gonna be 138, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, and 141, 42, then gonna be 143, gonna be 144, 44, 143, 4, then gonna be 143, gonna be 144, gonna be 143, sold it to you, 143, put it on 14 on 3 on 3x, 14 on 3x. Here's a heavyweight here, a little bit of it. Gonna be 145, 145. You betcha. Let's check her out. Been wearing 2-week contacts for about a month and who knows how. Not very often. They're so comfortable I can sleep and get away with sleeping in them. Yeah. Pay a little extra, you can sleep in them, I guess. The cheap ones they start you out with, I couldn't do it. 2110, 2110, gonna be 145, 145, 42, gonna be 143, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, and 143, 23, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, 4, 144, 144, Sold her 143. Put it on 14 on. We doing 22s? 14 by 44X. Put her with the 44s. Thank you. Buck 40 or buck 30 here. Be 125, 126 here, 25, 6 here, 45, 126 here, be 120, you bought her 125, put it on 7.3, 125, put it on 7.3, thank you. Did you see the cash amount on that last one? Did it beat 3? I like this little black here. Be 132, 2, 2, be 133, be 133, gonna be 132, gonna be 133, at 133, 133, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, gonna be 136, you're gonna be 137, at 138, 139, gonna be 139, 99, 30, gonna be 139, you're gonna be 139, you're gonna be 138. 139, all in, all done. 9 now 40. Gonna be 140. 139 and a half. Gonna be 140 and a half. Here, gonna be 141. Gonna be 141 and a half. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 142 and a half. You say that? 43. Gonna be 143 and a half. Gonna be 144. 44. Sold her to you. 143 and a half over here. 73. 143 and a half. 73. 935. No. 870. 865. 870. 870. Yeah. I'll have to get on it later. Hey, 65, 35, 37 and a half, 40, out 42, 42 and a half, 41, 42, 43, 43, 44, 45, 45 here, gonna be 46 here, 45, gonna be 46, you bought her 45, 14 on 4, 45, 14 on 4, thank you. How about a buck 30? 145. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's always trying to sneak a one in there, aren't they? Hey, here, be 130, 132 and a half, 132 and a half, 132 and a half, and be 135, 5, I'm gonna be 135, 137 and a half, 137 and a half, 136, 137, 138, 139, gonna be 140, gonna be 141, gonna be 141, 140 and a half, gonna be 141 and a half, 42, gonna be 142 and a half, gonna be 143, gonna be 143 and a half. Now 144, then gonna be 144 and a half, gonna be 145, gonna be 145 and a half, gonna be 146 here, gonna be and a half. You bought her 145 and a half, 7.3, 145 and a half, 7.3. It was 5 and a half. Yeah, betcha. You betcha here. Be 135, 5, be 137 and a half, gonna be 135. Now 7 be 100 and gonna be 137 and gonna be 137 gonna be 137 and gonna be 140 here gonna be 142 and gonna be 142 and a half 142 and a half 141 gonna be 142 43 gonna be 143 33 42 gonna be 143 33 gonna be 143 142 you bought her 142 put it on 73 142 73 Whoo, buck 45, and then gonna be 146 here, gonna be 140, gonna be 146 here, gonna be 140, gonna be 145, gonna be 146 here, gonna be 145, gonna be 146 here, gonna be 147, 148, gonna be 148. 148 here, gonna be 149, then gonna be 150 here, then gonna be 140, then gonna be 150, then 151, 151, 150, then gonna be 151, all in, all done. You bought her 150, put it on 14 on. 14 on 33. Penner with the 44s. Thank you. No? Well, they weren't worth anything anyways, right? Back then, or I don't know. All penciled out, I suppose. Yeah. Buck 60 here. Be 155, 5, 5, be 155, 155, 155, 52, be 150, 145, 145, 42, gonna be 143, gonna be 143, gonna be 143, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, 144, gonna be 145, gonna be 145, gonna be 146 here, gonna be 145, gonna be 146 here, 45 and a half, gonna be 146 and 146 and a half, 147 and then gonna be 147 here, gonna be 146 and a half, gonna be 147, sold her 146 and a half, 7 straight, 146 and a half, 7 straight. Less than that. 14, we're at 14. Probably not. They usually not a whole lot of them make it to the week pin on Mondays because there's not enough people back there. He's been here. He was here at freaking. He was here at 12:30. But a dollar here. Be 85. Be 87 and 85. Gonna be 87 and a half. 85, 87 and a half. 85. Holder still up there. Oh. 85, 87, 87, 80, 87, gonna be 88 here, gonna be 89, now 90, 89, 90 here, gonna be 91, gonna be 92, gonna be 92, gonna be 93, gonna be 94, gonna be 95, 96 here, gonna be 95, gonna be 96 here, gonna be 97, 98, 98 here, gonna be 99, gonna be $1 here, gonna be $1, gonna be 102, gonna be 103, gonna be 104, gonna be 105, now 6, now 107, gonna be 108 here, gonna be 109, gonna be 110, gonna be 111, gonna be 112, gonna be 113, 112, gonna be 113, 112. Now 13, sold her 112, 14 on 4, 112, 14 on 4. Thank you. How about a buck in here? Be 110. Be $1. You want to do 110? Thank you. Now 11, 110. 11 here, be 111, be 11 here, gonna be 112, 113, 113, 113 here, gonna be 113, gonna be 115, gonna be 115, gonna be 116, 117, 117, and 118, gonna be 119, gonna be 120, 120, gonna be 122, gonna be 123, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, gonna be 126 here, 125, 6 here, sold her 125, 14 by 4x, 14 on 4x. Here's a nice little cow. Buck 50 here. Gonna be 151. Gonna be 151. 151. Now 151. A little lighter here. Nice cow. Gonna be 151. You bought her 157.3. 157.3. Thank you. Here's her big sister. Buck 35 here. Gonna be 135. Gonna be 132. Gonna be 120. 120. 120. Gonna be 122. Gonna be 122. Gonna be 122 and a half. You're gonna be 120. 122 and a half. 122 and a half. 121. 2. Gonna be 123. Gonna be 124, 4, 4, gonna be 125 here, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, now 6. Now 7 here, gonna be 128, gonna be 129, gonna be 130 here, gonna be 131, gonna be 132, 33, 34, 35, gonna be 36 here, gonna be 137, gonna be 138 here, gonna be 139, 130, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, 140, 139, gonna be 140 here, gonna be 139, gonna be 140. You bought her 139, put it on 14 3x, 14 on 3x. be 122 and a half. Be 120, gonna be 122 and a half. 122 and a half, gonna be 125, then gonna be 127 and gonna be 127 and gonna be 130, gonna be 132 and a half, 132 and a half, 135, then gonna be 135, 5, then gonna be 132, then gonna be 135, gonna be 132 and a half, gonna be 135, sold her to you 132 and a half, 14 on 3x, 14 on 3x. Here we go. Here's a little ice cream. 12.50. 13. Think she's 15? 15. 13.50. Ooh, bud, getting warm. 13.75. Hey, go ahead and get one there. Hey, no wonder we're on ice cream all the time. Keep passing them out. Here we go. 160 on 155, 155, 150, 150, 145, 145, 142, 142, 140, 142 and a half, 142 and a half, 142 on 142, 143, 144, 145, going to be 146 here, going to be 147, 148, 149, going to be 180 here, going to be 151, going to be 150, going to be 151, 151, two water, 150, 7 straight, 150, 7 straight. Oh, 65, 20, 2, 3, 2 now 3, 2 now 3, 3, 3, 3, 4 here, 4 here, 3 now 2 now 3 now 4 here, gonna be 4 here, gonna be 5 here, gonna be 6 here, gonna be 5 now 6. 5 now 6 here, and then we're gonna be 5. You bought her 5 cents. Put it on 14 on 4. 14 on 1. Penner with the 4s. 14 on 1. Penner with the 4s. Buck 25. 125. 125. 120. Alan, what do you think here before she runs off? Buck 20 here. Be 120. Be 120. You want to see her again? She's not a bad cow. Let's take a look at her. She got a sore foot. Now one, be 121, 121, now it'll be 120, gonna be 121, 121, all in all, 121, gonna be 122, 22, gonna be 121, gonna be 122, 22, gonna be 121, gonna be 122. Sold her to you 121, put it on 14 on 4X. 500. You got Denise speechless. 50 cents here, 35, gonna be 20, 20, 20, 20, gonna be 22, gonna be 25, gonna be 27 a hand, now 30, now 32, gonna be 35, gonna be 37 a hand, gonna be 40 here, gonna be 42 a hand, gonna be 40, now 42, gonna be 45, 47 a half, 47 a half, 50, now 50, and gonna be 47 a half, sold her to you, 47 a half, 203 straight, 47 a half, 203 straight. Yeah, she got a back tag on her, 971. Yeah, pretty good spatial awareness. Good follower. Yeah, it was, yeah, almost. Oh, she's good. She's good. Just a little foggy. $1, 65, 50 cents, 50 right there, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 50 here, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, he's in, and a half, 52 and a half, all in, all done. 51, 52, gonna be 52, gonna be 52, gonna be 53, 53, 54. Now 55, gonna be 55, 55, gonna be 54, 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, gonna be 57, gonna be 58, 59 here, gonna be 59 and 60. Now City 1, City 1 here, gonna be City 2, gonna be City 1, gonna be City 2, City 1, City 2. You bought her 61, 14 on. Yeah, look at that. 14 on, 14 on 5. Penner with the fours. It's a new day. Yeah, new beginnings. Hey, 85 cents here. 85, 85, 85. She fine too. 65. 50 cents. 45. 35. 35, I'm going to be 37 and I'm going to be 40 here, I'm going to be 42 and a half, I'm going to be 45, I'm going to be 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 45, I'm going to be 47 and a half, 45. 46 here, I'm going to be 47, I'm going to be 48, 88, I'm going to be 49, I'm going to be 50, 50, 50, 50, 51, I'm going to be 52, 52, 52, 53, 54, now 55, 56 here, I'm going to be 57, I'm going to be 58, I'm going to be 59, 99, I'm going to be 60 here, 59, I'm going to be sitting in city 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, sitting in city 1, solar 60, 14 on 4, or 14 on 4, 60 cents. Last three. Let's put her on there. I think I've given up on weighing today. On guessing. 840. Like I said, I give up. Hey. Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. That's what it is. 50 cents here. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. 51. 51. Now 52. 53. 54, then I'm gonna be 55, 54, gonna be 55, gonna be 56, then I'm gonna be 57, then I'm gonna be 58, 88, gonna be 59, you're gonna be 59, you're gonna be 60, now 61, now 62, then I'm gonna be 33, 33, then I'm gonna be 34, 34, 35, 5, 5, 5, 36 here, and then I'm gonna be 35, gonna be 36 here, 35, 66, you bought her, 65, sold, 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 14, 4, 14 on 4. $1. 85, 87 and 87 half, 85, 87 half, 85, 90, 92 and 92 and 95, 97 half, 97 half, now 1, now 2 and a half, 101, 102, gonna be 103, gonna be 104, gonna be 105, 6 here, now 107, gonna be 108, gonna be 109, gonna be 110, gonna be 111, 111, now 112, gonna be 130, gonna be 140, gonna be 115, gonna be 116, 115, gonna be 116, 115, 16, sold her to 115, 14 by 4x, 14 by 4x. Ain't 85, 65, 85, 50, 80 cents, 20. Now 22 and a half, 20, 22 and a half, 21 gonna be 22, gonna be 23, gonna be 23, gonna be 24, now 25, now 24, gonna be 25, gonna be 26, gonna be 27, gonna be 28, gonna be 29, 99, gonna be 29, gonna be 30, now 31, now 31, 31, gonna be 32, gonna be 33, gonna be 33, gonna be 34, and 35. Now 35, then I'm gonna be 36, then I'm gonna be 37, then I'm gonna be 30, then I'm gonna be 30, then I'm gonna be 38, you're gonna be 39, 39, now 40, now 41, 41 here, then I'm gonna be 42, 43, then I'm gonna be 43, gonna be 44, gonna be 45, 5, who's gonna be 45 here, 46 here, now 47, 47 here, gonna be 47, then I'm gonna be 40, then I'm gonna be 47, gonna be 48, 48, 49, 48, 49, 49, 99, 49, 99, now 50 here, then 49, now 50, sold her 49, 14 by 4, 14 by 4, 49 cents. That it? That's the last, that last one? Is that the last one, or you got one more? You betcha. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. See you on Wednesday. Feeder sale Saturday.